Hi everyone and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I'm your reader every time you visit this channel. For those of you who are returning to my channel, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you again. If you're new here, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button and tap the bell notification so that you'll be aware of whenever I release a new video. This reading is intended for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And if you need help finding your placements, I'll put a link down below in the description box for you. We're going to be taking a look at your love life. Also, if you're watching for Leo, this may feel like a message for you about your Leo. So if you need to reverse the roles, please feel free to do so. And if you're in need of a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box below that will take you to my store where you can book the reading that you need with me. All right, Leo, or anyone watching for Leo, I'm going to shuffle the deck and we'll get into your reading for October. All right, Leo, so I have shuffled your deck and I've dealt out your cards. I'm looking at the bottom of your deck currently, and I'm seeing kind of this progression throughout this situation. It looks like you're in the middle of some sort of standoff, or you will be feeling as though you need to enforce your boundaries this month with someone. Now, we did have the Smothered card come out, as well as Solitude in the reverse and Intimacy in the reverse, and your Oracle card says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Now, this is kind of what it's looking like, is someone arrived into your life and you were minding your business, and they really kind of shook things up, is what I'm seeing here. Now, bottom of your deck is the Two of Cups in the reverse, and you're coming through as the Knight of Wands this month for your energy and kind of where you are now. Now, the reason for this is the Six of Swords. So I feel like someone may be trying to move the situation along very quickly, and that's got you feeling a little bit triggered. Now, I do feel like this is someone that you might be interested in, someone that you may like, but this person is putting a little bit of pressure on you this month. And I feel like that's frustrating you just a bit, because I'm getting that you're very independent. You may not be ready for something that's completely committed, or suddenly now I'm just like your wife or your husband. I feel like this is moving very quickly. It's almost the energy of having allowed someone into your space, and then there are things that you really like about the situation, but there's also things about the situation that you don't know if you want to sign up for that 100%. Whereas this person is like all in, Leo, and they're very interested in you. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And so this person probably is picking up on the familiar vibes that they have with you. This person seems very sure of what they want, whereas with you, you're a little bit on the fence. Now, that could be because of things you've seen from this person in the past, because it looks as though there's been some sort of worry around this commitment or this relationship. We did have ultimatums coming out in appearances in the reverse, which your person was bringing the Queen of Swords energy in the past. So to me, that very much is them giving you an ultimatum about what you want. But I feel like for you, Leo, if this is someone you've dealt with before, you're very well aware of their character. You know how they allow other things to influence them or affect the relationship. And so for you, you're trying to take your time. As good as this feels, you're not 100% all in, whereas this person is kind of coming through with the energy of like, okay, it's now or never. Is this happening? Are we doing this? Right now, your situation for the month is the Sun. So it's very positive, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So you got that 2 times in this spread. And it's making me feel like even though this person is kind of coming through with a smothering energy, or they're trying to hurry this connection along, I do see you actually putting work into building something with this person this month. There's a very large possibility that you may be deciding to commit to this energy, because I feel like this is someone that you have probably dealt with in your past. You've seen what life is like with them. You've seen what life is like without them. This is kind of someone who it's coming through as they either know your friends or your family, like they're somehow a part of your life already. So this kind of just makes sense. But I'm also seeing that this person in the past has shown you that they're a little bit of a flight risk. And so it's kind of interesting that they're coming through now with this energy that's very hasty. Like, we need to move this along. This has to happen. When it seems like this person has the tendency to kind of be a ghost or to be a little bit indecisive around where their connection is going with you, what they want in life. And suddenly now they're very aware, right? And so I think for you, it's not so much that that's a red flag, but it's just like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, when I said we could hang out, I wasn't under the impression that we'd be getting married tomorrow, right? Now, your thoughts and feelings are the death card in the reverse for the month. So this is showing me that you don't want to lose this person, but there's also an energy of being very suspicious about whether or not this is something that you can really put your hopes into, right? This is you kind of waiting to see if this person has actually changed. And we do have that Empress energy coming through, which is, again, a card of waiting. I feel like for you, you'd really like to kind of slow down how quickly this is moving. The action that you'll most likely take over the month, though, is the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So that's kind of conflicting energy because we have an opportunity to become attached to someone, but that comes after a period of disappointment and possibly a period of separation. So with this 9 of Cups in the reverse, this is making me feel as though you're going to have to decide this month whether or not you can walk away from kind of the past as far as this person's energy. What they've shown you, is that something that you can get over and build with them? Because we do have the memories card coming out, as well as the betrayal in the reverse, my goodness, and the deception in the reverse. So this is someone who has shown some very unattractive characteristics to you. And with this 2 of Cups in the reverse, it could be that the last time that you were together, they allowed other people to come in between the two of you. And so to me, this is you trying to decide, is it worth it to do this with this person? Maybe they're offering you something this month that they've never offered you before. Like, okay, let's make this official. Let's tell everybody we're together. But in the past, it seems like this person has really left such a bad taste in your mouth that you're really unsure as to whether or not this is something that you can even forgive, let alone to align yourself with this energy, right? Because we do have that Devil energy in the reverse. Now, I feel like for the majority of you, this is looking like you will actually give this a chance. You may be very much on the fence, but towards the end of the month, you could find yourself in a relationship if that's something that you want, okay? Now, I'm looking at how your action will affect the situation. We have the Star. So you deciding to be with this person that would facilitate healing. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. This is talking a lot about having honest conversations, kind of putting everything out in the open, right? So that you can really figure out what's on this person's agenda, what's on their mind, where are they going. I do have the Intimacy card in the reverse. And it's kind of interesting because with that Knight of Wands coming through, you may be feeling a little bit of sexual frustration this month, probably because you're trying to hold back from this person. You seem as though you don't want to give them 100% of your time and your body until you know for sure that this is something that you can trust. Now, how you're viewing your person for the month is actually the 7 of Wands. So that again is talking a lot about feeling the need to put boundaries on a situation. This person, it's almost like you're trying very hard to decide if their time is up, if this is over, if it's dead, if they're trustworthy. And I feel like you're very much on guard for the month of October. That's okay though, because when somebody has treated you the way that they have, right? There's something about this person, because I see them trying to reconcile or be in your space and spend time with you. But in the past, they had a lot of issues around treating you as though you weren't important or you were just an option. I feel like this person kind of comes out of nowhere and then they want to move things so quickly that's really got you in your head. Now, I hope I'm not being repetitive, but that really is kind of the message for the month, and it's coming through very strongly. Now, energy that can hurt your situation is the Fool in the reverse. So you're absolutely correct and trying to move this connection forward at a pace that makes you feel comfortable, because the Fool in the reverse talks a lot about making impulsive decisions, not thinking things through. This is also telling me that it's going to be imperative for you to address the ending that you had with this person to be able to feel safe enough to build something with them. This is kind of the energy of moving backwards to the world and saying, hey, what happened? Why did you let people get involved? Why did you cheat? Why did you lie? And really getting those answers that you need, because right now you don't feel safe, right? So this is really saying, if you try to rush into this kind of at the pace that this person is pushing things along, it's going to be very difficult for you to address the issues that you have later on, because your person is going to be looking at you like, okay, but you're with me, we're together, so why are you bringing up all of these things from the past, right? Now, what's interesting is your person is currently showing you the King of Pentacles, so they're coming through with a very solid, stable offer, right? Whereas in the past, it seems like maybe they kept you a secret or they were a little bit indecisive. I think you'll be very caught off guard by this person's emotions. It seems like they're being a lot more available to you. They're telling you more of what they want. And this actually looks like a very good opportunity. However, the past is going to be playing a huge role in how you move forward. And so the advice here really is to communicate that, right? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse for something to consider. So this is kind of, again, talking about being able to speak your piece. Ace of Swords in the reverse can come out when you don't know all of the information. This can also talk about you not taking the time to really investigate the situation and then moving away from it so quickly that you actually miss out on a very good opportunity. So it's interesting because the cards are very much saying to take your time, but they're saying to continue moving on with this connection, because what will help your situation is actually the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So very nice energy, because this is talking about you taking control of your life, right? And that's exactly what we had with the Free Yourself. Now, I feel like when it comes to this Smothered card, you could be feeling a bit agitated with this person, but that's because there's things that need to be expressed and you still don't feel safe in the connection, right? It's like maybe this person wants to be in your space and they're acting like everything's fine when you don't feel that way. So this is actually talking about you taking control of the pace of the situation. Don't allow someone to rush you into something that you're not comfortable with. Communicate to this person what you need and take the time to really feel like you're safe in this connection before you move it along, right? Because this is not over, and that's exactly what this is saying. But it's also saying that even though the advice is to keep moving forward with this person, take your time, right? Take your time, because we have the Magician in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Pentacles. So this is talking about, rather than you trying to fit yourself into their life, make them fit themselves into your agenda, right? Don't go above and beyond to like move mountains to accommodate this person just because they're coming through with this King of Pentacles energy. As good as this looks, this is saying that it's not worth totally investing in this until you can see whether or not you can build with this person, because I feel like you have such a history with them based on the way that they've treated you or what they've already shown you, that if you hurry this along without really building the foundation, it's just going to fall apart again, right? There's still too many like hurt feelings. Now, with your person bringing the King of Pentacles this month, that is showing me that they would be willing to build with you. But with this 2 of Wands, there's still something that they're trying to decide. Now, part of that is this 10 of Cups that came out in the reverse. They're giving you this offer, but it looks like they're trying to decide whether or not they should just be single or if they really are ready for a commitment. So a little bit interesting energy, because it seems as though they're feeling the indecision that you're feeling, but they're feeling it in a different realm. Whereas you're looking at this person as whether or not they are trustworthy, right? Now, I'm going to take this over to the extended reading, because I think that that will really help you to take a look at what this person has going on. What are they thinking? How do they feel about you? What do they genuinely want? Because we do have that appearances coming out in the reverse. So it'll be very good to get an idea of kind of what's going on behind the scenes, right? We're going to take a look at what they're doing and what they will do, how that'll affect you, as well as the advice for the month of October. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And if you're interested in the extended reading, there will be a preview after this video so that you can view kind of what I'm doing. And then you can click the link below and follow me over there. Good luck with this, and you take care. Bye. They're coming through this month as the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this is interesting because this talks a lot about bitterness. We also have the jealousy card coming out, and I'm seeing that this person has recently experienced some kind of heartache. Now, it's looking to me as though I can see why you're like, whoa, where did this come from? Why are you trying to move this along so quickly? We have the codependency card coming out. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and that's for your person. So it could very well be that they have recently separated from someone else, because we do have this wounded, and then we have reunion coming out. So it's almost the energy of them having recently left someone else and wanting very much to move a connection along with you very quickly, so that they can not be alone. And I feel like you're really seeing that about this energy, that you don't know, are they using you? And that's interesting because the advice for this person is actually the Seven of Swords. So be very mindful about how you're dealing with this person. And now it's time for our subscriber spotlight. Because you all show me so much love and support every month, I want to show you how much I appreciate it by taking the time to recognize you. If you're doing something cool that you want to tell me about, send me an email so I can feature you in my newsletter and my monthly videos. This month's subscriber spotlight shines on C.D. Timms from Australia. Mr. Timms has just written and published his first children's book about a curious dinosaur named Bonnie, who goes on a wild adventure. The book garnered rave reviews at my mom's daycare, and I'm sure the children in your life will love it too. To purchase Bonnie Dinosaur, you can visit Amazon or click the link in the description box below. Congratulations, Mr. Timms, on your new book. I wish you so much happiness and success in your literary career.